You're listening to another Woodshop podcast, the okayest podcast of its type. Your hosts are Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks, Peter Kapar of Petrie's Workshop, and Braden Boakes of Littlebug Woodworking. You can find them as well as the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
Welcome to episode 287 of another Woodshop podcast, where we're already wrapping up the second month of 2026. We've celebrated Valentine's Day, the Super Bowl, the Winter Olympics. It was also Black Walnut History Month, and we beat Canada in hockey, the only thing they're good at. I'm kidding, I love you guys. But it's also smack dab in the middle of tax season. With only 6 weeks left before the deadline, this is our friendly reminder to get your taxes done ASAP. This friendly PSA was brought to you and paid by Daniel Dunlap's new wheel and tire fund. Anyways, what's up, boys?
I thought the groundhog didn't see a shadow, so we got 6 more weeks before we had to do taxes.
Honestly, that's how we should do it. Instead of this winter stuff, which I love winter, but come on. I want to start planting things.
I am so over winter.
I was looking at the calendar, actually, during our meeting for the Maker meetup, and I was like, oh, that's like 6 weeks away. Haha. And then also my accountant wants all this stuff in by mid-March, so I am in danger.
Oh, taxes are due in April.
Yeah, but
I was having some minor panic attacks today, because for whatever reason I'm like,
it goes February to April.
March 14th taxes. Oh, I gotta start doing
that's
taxes.
Pi Day.
How has Aretha not started asking me to do taxes yet? We're really close. I'm gonna be the adult this time.
Hey.
And then now I'm a month ahead.
Fun fact, and this is not taxual advice.
We're definitely
Tax
not
advice.
getting it here.
Oh God. If you file an extension, you can wait until October.
How many extensions can you file, Dan?
More than 5.
At some point, it's just not paying taxes.
Yeah. It's tax evasion with better paperwork.
Yeah, if there's paperwork, it's fine.
Dan's been just screaming, I declare bankruptcy for years.
He's been
declare an extension.
He's been putting all of his liquid funds into walnut stonks. So you only get taxes based on the growth. And since they're all kiln dried,
my liquid funds into Stanley cups.
Oh,
and not the hockey thing.
Ugh. Well, speaking of appreciating value and tax shelters, Dan?
Our patrons. We are running an awful tax shelter.
It's a pyramid scheme.
It really is, except it's upside down.
Every $20 patron has to get 5 $15 patrons or 10, whatever is the next one down.
Yeah, we're not doing real good because we don't have any new patrons this week, unfortunately.
Guys, we have a free tier and no new ones? Come on.
Yeah, we don't even have free ones. I always read the freebies.
I'm going to sign up.
Somebody sign up so I have something new to say, please. But we do have the return in VIPs, which we are grateful for. I haven't read through these yet, so some of them are going to... Oh, God, there's a real long one. Let's go. First rough cut, future table there, waiting still. That's Brandon Finney. Was that a haiku?
I don't know. Sounded like you had a stroke.
Well, that's his name. Is the Omaha sinkhole on the Maker meetup agenda? we could take a field trip. They probably won't have it filled in. Knowing Omaha, they're slow at filling in potholes, and that's a large one. So, yes, if you haven't seen it by now, Omaha had a sinkhole.
It was so big, we had to delay the Maker meetup. We'll get to that.
Oh, I like that. We'll blame the sinkhole. Eric Mark Vicka of Mark Vicka Designs. Wait, what? Is Wesley Miller. Pete needs a luxury bidet. Mike at DM Works.
I do.
Jeremy Johnstone. Dan likes my TikTok, so we're BFFs now. Greg at Platt Valley Woodworks.
That's pretty big.
Did I? Braden? Do you have access to my TikTok? What's going on?
I do not have access to your TikToks. Your
Yet.
TikToks are your own nightmare of your own creation.
This is true.
Braden saw the feed once and went, nope.
You don't want to see my TikTok feed. It's, well, we'll talk about that some other time.
It's complex fractions.
Greg over at G&M Design Co., Scott Crabtree from Crabtree Creative, Dominic at The Crafty Sloth, Sean Renshaw from Native Woodworking, Nick at NSM Woodcraft. Pre-show joke here is Chris over at Homefront Woodworks.
Good one.
Greg Bennett from Windy Acres Works. Nick Daniel from Nick P. Daniel. We landed on Mars before Dan caught up on Etsy orders. Have we landed on Mars already?
Imagine we get GTA 6 before we get Dan caught up on Q.
Oh, absolutely, that's happening. The Mars Etsy thing, that is Gregory Thomas. I believe that is Greg over at Greg D'Ambrosio? I don't know. Jeremy Claybaugh of J. Claybaugh Woodworking. Ziplining in a banana hammock is Alex Adams.
Somebody listens to the
Type
pre-show.
A Furniture. John Herbolsheimer at Living Lath Woodworks. My name is Daniel Dunlap, and I want to state for the record, K-Pop Demon Hunter is a somatic masterpiece, and I am the queen.
Watch your mouth.
I'm assuming there was more there, and I have no idea what I just read. So that doesn't hold up in a court of law. That is Nick Vreeland. Somebody probably put him up to that. Braden. Jared LaPuma at LO Builds Woodworking. Tyler Booth from TYG Makes. Did he change his name? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
No, it's new-ish.
Oh,
Okay. Nice. All right.
Henry
all right.
Luton's over at Manfreda Wood. Sarah with Rosie's Woodshop. El Jefe at Maker's Way. Victor from Whim Designs. Corn Sweat Snowstorm is Nick Brim Woodworking. Brain Hurdy, better name next week. I feel like he said that last
Someone's
week.
on vacation.
Is Max Reed over at Reed Design Co. Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking. Ed Mancini at Mancini Woodworking. Chris at Chris Will Make. I always feel smarter after listening to AWP. That is a blatant lie from Jimmy at Trash Panda Woodworking.
My man.
Justin Bailey from Campfire Woodworks. John Grubb at Grub Make. Rounding them out, keeping them in line. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the VIPs. If you want to help us out in the Patreon department, you can go to iloveawp.com and get signed up over there. You get many, many, many benefits. One of which being you get entered into our monthly drawing, which Braden will speak of now. He was ready.
I'm ready. I mute myself when I'm not speaking so that I don't make my body noises available to the masses. It's good audio podcasting etiquette.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I'm muting myself now because I feel bad.
People, I think, stay for your body. Anyway, what was that?
It wasn't me. My mic was muted.
You tell me.
And we are doing a monthly giveaway just like we did last year, except this time we've made it more interesting and more hilarious for us. And also, we're more likely to deliver if we make it really easy for ourselves. And so we are giving away one AWP prize pack to a lucky patron every single month of 2026.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
The higher. That was good. That was good for me. The higher your level on Patreon, the more entries you get, topping out at our delicious VIP patrons. The prize packs are fantastic, and they bring me joy in a dark world. We've been creating band T-shirts of different genres and styles of
To clarify,
the boys.
not shirts that would be banned in stores from being sold. Banned as in music.
I'll bet you they would get banned.
BAND, not BANNED. So our
too much
January winner, we shipped our shirt to the Netherlands.
Wow.
to Henry Luton's. And
Peter Pan? That's where he's from, right? The Netherlands?
I think so, but he got a really funny shirt of us as a Euro pop 90s synth group.
Nice.
Which was just delightful. He also got a shop banner. I think we might just standardize that. The shop banner might just be the thing that you get with your shirt, because they're hilarious. I giggle every time I look at our shop banner. If you haven't seen the tanks and dinosaur space battle with us in it, you're missing out.
It's our Thanksgiving.
But anyway, so go sign up on Patreon, and you may or may not win your own special t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, who
Dope.
Who was it that posted? I think it was Jeremy Clayball posted his poster that he put up on the wall.
Did he?
He posted his poster?
He posted his
When
poster.
did he post the poster?
He posted it at 8:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in a general folder.
Today.
Yeah,
it's not
today.
like, okay.
In the Discord.
So this or that cord,
Discordia.
all the chords. Yeah, it's worth checking out. That's where all the fun is, guys.
It is.
Discord.
I mean, fun. Fun's a word, technically.
I went through the Discord a couple mornings ago and I got all caught up. So you should be super
No,
proud.
you got put on blast too. You were like, I'm all caught up, and then somebody just goes on Etsy orders.
Yes.
It's fun. So
Yeah, it's fun.
Anyway, that's
They
this
knew the
year's-
answer.
That's this year's prizes. They're so much fun to make.
Honestly, they're way more fun than woodworking tools. Get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Come on. But speaking of woodworking tools come on, Pete.
Hey, WTB Woodworking, the one-stop shop for everything you need to be a better maker. So,
Come on.
Bill Burkle over there is building an awesome shop. He's got everything you need. They supply you with the highest of the end of tools. They've got some new ones. They just added both Richen and Total Boat to the lineup. So they used to have some pretty relaxed, chill epoxy brand there, but now they've got a totally cool and edgy insert explosion here. I don't have that sound effect. Boom. Oh no, it muted you. But now they've added the Total Boat, which is awesome. And of course, they're always running sales in the shop. So if you stop by, you can get major discounts on slabs, on all your hardwoods, milling, custom milling. They do custom milling as well. And they do a lot of custom plywoods as well. So if you need a supplier and you're in the Huntingdon Valley PA area, make sure to go check them out. And to the lucky winner that just won their quarterly giveaway, they were giving away a bunch of stuff. And that just got raffled off on the 21st, so a couple of days ago. And they're going to take a couple weeks off from that, and then they're going to come back with another giveaway. And if you want to sign up for that, go to WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway for your chance to win amazing prizes and sign up for the newsletter to know all the cool things that you could be getting. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shaboing.
Shaboing.
Oh, wow. That poster's bigger in real life than I expected it to be.
And as it should be.
As the Lord intended.
But he found a thing for it. It looks like it's like
Was that the one that was a Christmas gift?
That was his secret Christmas gift because his daughter reached out to us and was like, hey, help me pick out his Christmas present because you guys definitely know woodworking stuff.
You know what he needs? A poster of us.
And he talks about you guys an awful lot. And I was like, we get that. We're celebrities. Can we send you a poster of us?
We get that. No, we don't.
Actually, I did specifically tell her, I'm like, this looks like an ego thing. I swear to God, it's not. Can I send you a poster of us?
Yeah, it's like he'll actually, we think, enjoy it. Well, before we jump into the show, I'm sorry, I was looking up at the sponsor read when you were talking, Braden. Did you mention the date for the Maker Meetup?
No, I thought we were going to talk about that in news because it's news.
Okay.
Good news, everyone.
Braden, we have some big news, right?
Big news. The game has changed. Dan, what happened in Omaha that caused us to have to make some changes to certain events?
An earth-shattering sinkhole. I don't know if you've seen it, but it has been viral. This has gone around the globe.
2 of them.
Not
and
the
honestly,
sinkhole, the video.
I don't think people realize how bad this is. I don't think it's sunk in yet. How bad this is.
That's my
Boo
shtick.
Boo this
Really?
man.
I don't like
Oh,
it.
really?
I was not prepared. Elementary school taught me to deal with if I catch on fire and quicksand. It did nothing with sinkholes, and there are sinkholes everywhere. I have yet to catch on fire once.
Honestly, yes.
Like quicksand, I don't even think that's a real thing.
It's
If
not.
I tried to stop, drop, and roll, I would get very hurt. Many bones would crack.
My knees.
Oh, no.
My ankles.
Oh, my hips.
The fire's actually
Pancreas.
kind of soothing. It's warm. But yeah, sinkhole in Omaha. So we had to push the Midwest May Kermita hosted by AWP, now with more fiber, from May 2nd, or the weekend of May 2nd, to the weekend of May 16th. This had absolutely nothing to do with this little tiny event that happens like 300 yards away, the Berkshire shareholder meeting.
Which is like
with
their Super Bowl
featuring
over there,
Warren.
right?
It's basically the second busiest moment in Omaha every year. Apparently Warren Buffett, I don't know, guy's got a couple bucks.
It's like the Buffies. Like that's it's the big awards.
Pretty
Everyone
much.
gets a little Warren Buffett.
They
but
probably do that. That'd be hilarious.
but we took a quick gander at hotel prices for our weekend.
Redonkulous.
The 16th, the hotel that we used as our comparison, which has a water slide, I might add. The weekend of the 16th, where we moved to, like $316 a night,
And this
something
is
like that.
One of the more expensive hotels.
Yeah. This is one of the more expensive ones. During Berkshire week, $1,200 a night.
Pass.
The water slide does not get 4 times bigger.
Yeah. So you'll
No,
be
it's
able
the same
to,
water slide.
with that simple move, we were like on a fence, we're trying to figure it out, we're asking people, and then Braden's like, let me check the hotels, because that'll just decide. And I mean, the regular hotels were like in the 200s or even less if you're a Super 8 fan.
Normal during Berkshire, they were like
Well,
the
yeah, they
Super
were
8
700,
was
right?
like $700 a night, which is
Is there even a Super 8 nearby?
It's in Council Bluffs. Shocker.
No.
So yeah, Midwest May Kerr meetup, now with more fiber.
May 16th.
May 16th, or the weekend of May 16th.
Yeah.
We sat on a beautiful Zoom call, probably the best Zoom call. Lots of people are saying it. With the Onefinity boys, Megan from Omaha Woodco today, us.
That's
That
it.
was
Dan-
that was
Dan-
that was it.
End
That was
of
it.
list.
End of list. We actually started planning
Yeah, there's some stuff
Like-
that works.
specific details, not just the concept of Maker Meetup, but we went into it. What worked last year? What didn't work last year? Short list, Dan.
Ow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So we're looking to bring an event that is at least twice as good this year.
Yeah, and last time, we really talked about it, and we basically did it in a month. Like, we started planning it like end of March into April, and we're like, yeah, hey, what if we just turn this like Pete going to Omaha into an event? And we're like, okay, and then we literally didn't know what it was gonna be like. So this year we're actually planning it, and there's gonna be way more fun stuff to do. We're gonna have we're planning on some family activities, and by family I mean distractions for the kids, maybe some projects and things.
A petting zoo?
Petting zoo. Dan's the pet. Sorry.
No. We're going to have a reverse petting zoo.
What?
Uh,
The animals
don't-
pet you.
the animals pet you. But we're gonna try to make it more of a weekend hangout, because the thing is, listen, this is not a Workbench Con event yet, and while it's small and more intimate, with only 100 or more people showing up for the event, there's going to be probably a dozen, maybe 2 that'll show up a day early, stay an extra day, and we're kind of going to also try to plan some hangouts before that. The Daniel Dunlap commemorative pre-night hangout, whatever. We'll just have some kind of like chill night and probably some fried chicken the day before. And then we're going to go to the one and only Omaha Zoo on Sunday.
Henry Dorley Zoo. You speak its name with respect.
Sorry, the Daniel Dunlap Zoo. I was going to see that. But that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be more of like a weekend event. So we'll have and obviously there's the event and then there's the after party at Dan's shop. Yep.
Yeah, there might be a dust collection party. More details to come.
Ugh, party's going to suck.
It will or will not suck.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Good stuff. Good all around.
I like your dad jokes. They're very good. I've actually been working on something. I'm sorry to like break this up here, but it just feels like the right time to let you guys know that I've been learning my dad jokes in sign language.
Oh.
Okay. This is going to be great for an audio podcast, but go on.
Well, that way I can guarantee that nobody's heard them before.
Here, Dan, let me give you a hand. It's like sign language, but hands.
I added crickets just for Dan because I knew one of them was not going to land.
If you're listening and you happen to work for or own or be a maker who sells things, or you have a brand or something like that too, we are looking for brand sponsorships, brand involvement. Like we've got a lot of opportunity and a lot of flexibility to get you in front of customers and people that are interested in stuff like that. So hit us up at anotherwoodshop.podcast@gmail.com or reach out to our agent at Littlebug Woodworking.
At the same email address.
It's just Braden. Or I mean, I guess you could shoot an email to anotherwoodshoppodcast@gmail.com. Boom.
I literally just said that.
Yeah. But no, you said that'll be. Yeah. Reach out to the podcast, not to the agent.
Said,
reach out to the podcast. Let Dan see the email so you can delete it.
Rewind it.
I never delete podcast
I said
emails.
the podcast email first.
I didn't hear it.
Well, that's because you're Polish.
Anyways, go to anotherwoodshoppodcast@gmail.com and then email us. I'm sorry, I'm out of it. But I'm very excited. I'm stoked for it. And we definitely want to see more people there. So I think it's going to be a fun time. And
you know what the best part about the whole entire weekend is going to be?
Affordable hotels.
I have made sure that my shower will go to less than 700 degrees. And not only that, I told Aretha, hey, the dates may be changing for the maker event. And the first thing she asked is, have you checked to make sure the water isn't going to kill Pete?
Yeah, because your wife cares.
She does care. She's a much nicer person than I am.
Although I need you off of your weight loss medication by that time because you basically won't feed me because you won't think about food. And I'll just be like fainting all day. Like, hey, can we stop and get food, man?
I kind of have to. Aretha looked at me today and she's like, okay, now you're too skinny. And I was like,
I have been keeping candies in my shop. Just, the little
like,
snacky snacks.
Like,
and I have some, I had some chocolate covered caramels with sea salt. Delicious.
So good.
I offered him one and he just made the dirtiest face.
To be fair, that had nothing to do with not wanting to eat or sweets. I don't like caramel. And I told you this because it makes my teeth feel weird. It's too much work. I don't like caramel.
I don't want to burn calories while I'm eating.
So insensitive. I have soft teeth.
If it was just regular like salted chocolate, I would have been all over that. But I just don't like caramel.
You could suck the salted chocolate off and then you just have the caramel.
I'm not going to do that. Certainly not with only you in the room. And then I'm not going to have you watch me spit out the caramel.
But just look me dead in the eye while you're doing it, please. Thank you.
You know what? May 16th, come to the Midwest Maker Meetup now with one less Dan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just because of that.
Well, I'll just host a secondary halftime show in my shop.
The all a Daniken.
Daniken.
Oh, jeez, so dumb. Any other maker news? I think that's It's kind of the main
That's
thing.
the only maker news.
That's the only maker news.
We moved the dates of the event, and I don't like caramel, so kind of hit all the things that we needed to there.
This just in. Caramel's a no. Is caramel killing you? Find out at 11.
Wait, do you say caramel?
Caramel.
Caramel.
It's a caramel. It's Rihanna.
Caramel. That feels weird. Caramel.
Fergalicious, caramel-licious.
No.
Make them boys
Municipality.
go crazy.
Wooder. It's all weird.
Caramel.
Yep.
Yeah. Caramel.
By the way, if you want to hear Dan do a British accent, go listen to the pre-show.
That's a one and done situation.
Let's just
It won't happen again.
It's like when Dan went to select the accent in his brain, it was like grayed out like it was a DLC he didn't purchase yet.
Cheerio, mate.
Yeah,
I did say governor.
He did.
No, but you said like you said all the right words, but you said I don't know. You just said him
somehow it was right but wrong.
Very normal, very standard Omaha accent, which is the most American non-accenty accent.
It's
Try
the most
saying
American of all the accents.
Try saying it with a Cockney accent.
How dare you? This is a family show. I think. Possibly.
Don't get penisy, kid.
What?
Don't get cocky.
You miss a penis salady?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Speaking of which, should we move on?
Yes,
do it.
please. I'm uncomfortable.
Let's mix up today. Let's mix it up. All right? We're going to do this.
Ask away, don't be coy.
Okay.
Time for the questions with the AWP boys.
Ooh, yeah.
I just feel so happy every time I hear that.
Every time it chills.
Every time. Just
So good.
delight.
Delight. Speaking of a delight, we have two questions from our listeners. Both came from Discord, which is where the closest part to our heart, where all of our favorite people are. If you want to be a favorite person, come join us on Discord.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I've got to clarify. Did I have a stroke and black out? And did we do what's on our bench?
No, I said we're gonna do remix. We're gonna finish with what's
you
on
had. He gave you a something on a silver platter.
Something
yeah,
on
words.
a platter.
Words escape me.
I thought I had an aneurysm or something. It's like this.
Yeah, no, we're remixing. We're
got it. Okay,
we're gonna finish with the what's on the bench.
Gonna hit him with the remix.
Yeah,
DJ Khaled.
And we're gonna go back to the news. Okay, let's start with this one from The Trash Panda, and this is his actual voice. He called in.
I am teaching architecture to high school students, and interior design is part of the course, and I like to assign a cardboard furniture challenge, like making a chair from Amazon boxes, etc. I want to kick it up a notch. What kind of furniture build would you want to see made from cardboard? What would wow you? Trash Panda.
That's a good one. Braden, you had a great suggestion. How to like, zhuzh it up a little bit. Instead of doing an Amazon box, you would use what instead?
White monster boxes. Yeah,
the
by
12
the
packs.
cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's both thinner and more firm, right?
I knew I shouldn't have threw that one out today.
Well, it's denser, and then also I like that based on the type of monster crate you could actually bring in. You don't even have to do paint or any sort of finish. You could really tease with the color palette.
Yeah, you've seen people that build like cardboard armor and stuff, like guns or whatever, and they make them out of white monster. Because
I see those people in the park.
Are you one of those
Lincoln,
people?
Nebraska? The park in Lincoln,
I'm
Nebraska?
not one of those people.
Oh yeah,
Lincoln Park. Anyways,
I've become
Dan,
so numb.
Oh,
To these jokes.
I see what's happening. My bad.
It's okay.
Missed it.
What? It's all right. It's all right.
It's a little
Dan,
after your time.
What would you like see? What would wow you?
What would
built
wow
out of
me?
cardboard?
What would razzle dazzle you, Dan?
What would absolutely wow me? So, qualifying question.
Oh, okay. These are always good.
Do these have to be functional, or are we just looking at them?
Would you be wowed if they were not functional, or would you be wowed?
I want them to
just
be
by
functional.
looking?
Okay. So functional.
Bunk beds, and not just any
Wow.
bunk beds. We're talking like the bunk beds that are like made into like a castle castle bunk beds.
No power tools.
Castle bunk bed. Okay.
Castle.
That would wow me. And I
Also
want it to be
wonder-
functional. And I want it to have a slide. Is
there
that
a
so
limit
wrong? Is that too
on-
much to ask?
It is not.
It's a lot to
Very
ask.
reasonable. I'm curious if there's a limit on the boxes. If it's like, here's one box and you have to make the thing.
Yeah,
Or if it's like unlimited boxes.
Also,
Here's everything my wife ordered this week. And it's just a pile of boxes.
bunk beds. Also,
with all this, I can build them to scale.
I
Do
want
they-
to see a whole cabin.
do they have do they get to use things like glue and other materials to join them, or are they having to use like traditional joinery to make all this, like Japanese joinery?
That would be the
Non-traditional
wow.
mediums.
That would be the wow factor, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, if they did
Where am I?
jointery of some kind.
joinkery.
Jointery. It's a hard T.
Ah,
Otherwise,
Huh.
it's joinery.
I don't know where to go because my brain is just filled with castle bunk beds now.
You're welcome.
So
Pete,
while
what
you
would
think,
what would you go with?
I would love to see. First of all, one of the most impressive things that I have ever seen is anytime someone makes flat panels of wood just look, it's veneer sometimes it's stacked, look wavy or crazy bent or whatever. And you guys ever see those where it's a dresser, but it like splits down the middle, like it cracked?
Oh yeah,
And I would love to see something like that. I feel like it would be easier to build out of cardboard, but also still very challenging and very beyond.
Oh, we're
Just-
giving real answers.
Oh, well, I'm just kind of thinking like it would still
see.
be a very technical build.
I'll have you know my bunk bed was real.
Well, it was a
a
castle.
lot of castle joints.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Castle joints. That's
Very
pretty good. There's a wolf in your background.
That's just mad.
Is that a dire wolf?
Well, the way he was coming in with the light hitting him, he looked pretty large.
I thought you were about to get like
Yeah.
goosebumped.
Yeah.
Max is large and in charge.
Either that or like a sea table, right, Braden? Like a nice
Oh,
seat.
absolutely.
sea
But like a
couch table.
double-sided C table,
Yeah.
so it's like a U table, like this.
Mhm.
You've got to see the video, but I'm doing a finger gesture.
You just
That's
doing
more of a
blood-
W.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I think he's throwing
like a-
up blood
like a-
size.
Do like a it
I
wouldn't
knew
be
how
so
to
much
do
a,
that when I was 13.
I'm
Before
not thinking
arthritis.
so much as it wouldn't be so much a C table as like a bloomin' onion table.
ogres are like onions. But I don't know. I'd like to see something like almost use the cardboard like, hey, it's more flexible than wood. Like play with that design and give it some waviness or something cool like that. But as a functional piece of furniture, so actually little drawers that pull out and things, would be cool. Just saying. That's my answer. But Braden, do you have any other non-castle things in your mind now?
I think something where you're integrating movement is the way to do it. Like you see, and maybe either movement visually or like physical movement. Have you guys seen like the TikToks or the Reels or whatever, where people build like little tiny scale engines
Gatling guns.
and Gatling gun, like
Out of cardboard.
stuff like
People
that out of
build-
cardboard?
I wasn't kidding about the armor out of cardboard and stuff. That's insane to me.
Have
that
you
people
seen the
build that.
guy? I think he's Japanese. He does a lot of like anime type stuff, and he makes like Halo guns and stuff out of cardboard, and like he pulls out a stock and all that stuff. And
I have.
I think
seen any of
that
this.
stuff. I'll
So
send it
cool.
to you, Dan. It's very cool.
I'll just open it up in my other TikTok account. That way I don't mess up my algorithm.
You're very dialed in algorithm.
You know what
Yes.
also blows my mind about those guys? Everything they do with cardboard, if they just like scanned or had like the designs for it, you could just laser cut all of it. It would be way heavier, but like you could make like the armor, the guns, whatever, because you could just like match the thickness of the cardboard to 1/8 inch.
Also wood.
well, wood.
Ooh, light like bird bones.
What? This took a turn.
You where do you get your bird bone ply? I get mine at WTBwoodworking.com. Use code AWP for the exact same amount.
Bird bone ply.
Don't worry, it's little baby birds that don't fly yet.
Oh no! Stop.
It's not made out
veal.
of bird bones.
Veal
I'm just
birds.
saying it's lightweight like bird bones.
Just
like
call it-
almost hollow-esque.
Aircraft aluminum plywood.
Yeah, that works.
so much better than bird mount.
I get a kick out of the fact that guy he also looks to me like he definitely has a day job as like a VP at some big company or something like that. And then he comes home and he's just like making crazy cardboard stuff.
Yeah. I have not seen any of these TikToks, so I have no idea what's going on.
We know why, Dan. I see the TikToks you send me. They're the same ones I see.
Yeah. We have
our algorithm is typically the same, so I don't know why I'm not seeing these.
Are we using the same TikTok? Is that the problem? We're just all logged in.
We get like the same memes, we get the same political stuff, and then we get completely different third item.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's our piece of flair. That's what it is.
That's a flair. Yeah.
Exactly like when we were in California sitting in the middle of the night looking at TikToks together, just giggling like
good times.
But it took a turn. Like Instagram was like, "Oh, you guys want to see some? You want to see some stuff?" And that's when Aretha banged on a wall.
Shut up.
Boys, go to bed. Sorry, Ma.
By the way, also really cool. He teaches architecture at a high school. That's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just glossed right over that. That's super cool.
Very awesome. Anyone that teaches the next generation, or maybe it's night school and it's
when I went to high school, I don't think architecture was even like an option.
No.
The only thing I've learned about architecture is from Seinfeld, like just being an architect.
Vanderlei. Art
Vandelay.
Vandelay. There it is. Damn it.
Vandelay Industries. I also do some minor importing. I got out of exporting.
I think Dan could learn a lot from both architecture and Seinfeld. It would maybe teach him how to properly build on a joke.
Art Dandelay, you might say.
I like that. It's good. Anyways, next question.
Haha, I get it. That was a Dandelay. Get it?
Hey, you know what? Hey, let's go. That's great, Dan. There you go. Welcome to another pun podcast. Another Wood Shop Puncast. There you go. Boom.
Nice. Dan, right. Get it. Get the new logo.
Change it up. Malcolm, we need a new read. All right. Next question is from Greg from Platt Valley.
I have been using boiled linseed oil on my cedar birdhouses and other spring items for market. The instructions tell me to mix 2 parts mineral spirits to 1 part linseed oil. I did it with my first products, but skipped it the last few items. Now I mixed it again, and I think it helps to richen the color more. When I didn't mix, I got a dull finish that looks good, but isn't a rich in color. Is it because the mineral spirits thins the oil down and it can penetrate better? Or am I just a crazy old dirty hoe lover? Greg, Platt Valley Woodworks.
You are a crazy old dirty hoe lover, but that's besides the point.
I heard the question and then I lost the question.
Same.
Is the voice was too much?
It was too much, and then he hit us with the dirty hoe lover, and any grip that I had was just I Mufasa'd off the cliff.
Braden, I am so glad you said that because I was sweating bullets thinking Pete was going to come to me first, and I didn't know what was going on.
So Dan,
oh no.
I've been using boiled linseed oil on my cedar birdhouses and other spring items for market. The instructions tell me to mix 2 parts mineral spirits with 1 part linseed oil. I did it with my first products, but skipped it the last few times. You naughty.
Because he went straight raw dog linseed oil?
I mixed it again, and I think it helps richen the color more. When I didn't mix, I got a dull finish that looks good, but isn't as rich in color. Is it because the mineral spirits thin the oil down and it can penetrate better? Or am I just a crazy, old, dirty hoe lover?
I'm still not sure how the dirty hoe lover fits in there.
I don't worry about it. But basically,
cool, that's why.
Is him mixing his 2 parts mineral spirits with 1 part linseed oil, is that changing the properties of the finish enough that it can change the color?
Yeah,
I mean, it is.
It's not changing the color. It's just penetrating more and giving it.
Yeah,
it's less of a top coat.
Yeah,
it's like when you try to use thin super glue, and it just immediately soaks into whatever you're
everywhere.
Just immediately goes flat into the material.
This is acrylic. It's not porous.
But does that seem like a heavy mix, 2 to 1? with linseed oil?
2 parts linseed oil, 1 part.
No, 2
No, I think
parts
it's
mineral
mineral.
spirits, 1 part linseed oil.
Oh,
That would make that'd make it run pretty decent. Like it'd be spreadable.
Also,
like a sandwich.
I will say this one little note that it took me way too many years to realize the recommendations or whatever people tell you, like, hey, yeah, do 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 or whatever. Those are recommendations. You're allowed to like play outside the box.
yeah.
You're allowed to color outside the lines. Go 1 to 1. Go like, and see which one works better. Honestly, grab a piece of your material, sand it to the same way you would sand it, and then do a side by side to see how it soaks in. That's honestly one of the best ways to do it if you're doing these a lot. I don't use boiled linseed oil that often anymore. I feel like that's something I started out with before I found other finishes.
I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest.
I've never used it for outdoor stuff though, but I guess yeah.
I mean, it's probably in some of the finishes that I've used, but I've never strictly
cures, right?
used boiled linseed oil. Yeah, it what's the word I'm looking for? Catalyzes. No.
No.
Catalytic converters.
There it is. You know what I'm trying to say. But yes,
Oxidizes.
no. I haven't used it.
Titillates.
Still no.
Okay. It'll come to us. Pete, I'm going to be honest. When you said
Polymerizes.
there it is. That's a very technical sounding term.
Yes.
Pete, when you were saying that the recommendations, like for mixing and things like that, I thought you were going to say, are there for a reason? Because I go the other way. I never read the recommended anything. I just go for it.
Yeah, it's
and
a great
I hope
baseline.
it works out.
I mean, a lot of times with like certain thicker finishes or paints, if it'll say like regular instructions, HVLP instructions, and it's like a heavy cut with something else, just like thin it out. But like depending on the gun you have, sometimes you could just raw dog it and go full. Matter of fact, make it thicker, and it'll still go. So play around with your equipment. Giggity.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's just rubbing it on with a rag or something. Not spraying
either
it.
that or
Is that the hoe lover comment? I don't get it.
I'm
What
actually
is
curious.
that?
Yeah, I wonder what your application is too.
Am I just a crazy old dirty hoe?
Like, do you think spraying it on, he would get a finer mist
A misting.
a mist, but then it's not really
I don't
absorbing
know
as
of anybody who sprays boiled linseed oil.
much. Yeah. Oh no, you can't because it's oil. You would need an explosion-proof fan. You got to ground yourself so there's no sparks. You basically could make a.
Those are just
flamethrower.
recommendations. You don't.
Yeah, that's just on the recommend.
those recommendations. I would say stick to.
You don't have to do those.
Like it's like when I got my Graco sprayer, and I'm like, why is there a long grounding wire? And then I was like, oh, that's right, because this could kill me. It's so crazy.
Dan likes to spray oil bases and also burn scraps.
Yeah, I've done that.
Two for one.
Yeah, I mean they're a good 20 feet apart, so that's fine.
Yeah.
What's the
funny
worst that
is-
could happen?
Cool Ranch.
So before like getting into like Halcyon and some like outdoor rated finishes, back in the day, I just like finished with like deck finish, like whatever clear deck finishes, or if I wanted to stain with it too. That's what I use for outdoor stuff because it's just built to last.
Let's add a little color. Tractor paint.
Oh, dude, the tractor paint is bulletproof. That stuff is awesome. Those chairs are getting beat up in the shed. They look as good as the day I sprayed them. Although some of them need a touch up just because I didn't spray them right.
You have outdoor rated painted chairs out in the shed and you still manage to fall all the way to your ass every time you leave that thing?
Yeah.
You should
Slippery.
move one near the door.
I should. I am very clumsy. Thank you very much. But yes, I would say do some testing. And yes, it's definitely absorbing the more liquidy, viscous.
Viscous?
Yeah. Sometimes I want to say
Viscocious?
viscous is thicker, but no, it's viscous is thinner.
Viscosity is the
thickness of
ability,
something.
the thickness, like the
But viscous
gushability.
is more runny, right?
No.
Yeah.
No?
More viscous has more additional viscous in it.
More viscous is thicker.
Yeah. Like when you only eat Alpine Inn raccoon chicken every single day, you become more viscous.
Yeah, and you can't get more viscous than like peanut butter. That's
You could
it's very
tractor paint.
That's very this guy. The look on Braden's face is not. What are you going to Google that? Because I just made it up.
Well, yes, I am fact checking Dan live. This is what we do. No, viscous is thickness.
Yeah,
Or
if you
stickiness,
become more viscous,
Yeah, more viscous.
it's thicker.
What is it when it's thinner? What's the opposite of it?
Viscocious, like precocious.
Watery?
I guess runny.
I
don't know.
just went to type in, is anything more viscous than peanut butter? But I ended up typing in, is anything more viscous than Peter butter? So
Oh God.
peanut butter is basically edible mortar.
There you go.
But yes,
guess-
the universe has thicker characters in its cast list. I love the stories that
I guess
our overlords tell me.
watery is the opposite of it. Yes, water.
Pitch, cold honey,
Pitch is very viscous. It
Silly
takes
putty.
years for it to pour out.
lava,
Okay.
nature's molten peanut
This
butter.
is a woodworking podcast. What are we
Oh
doing?
my God.
Lava, nature's molten peanut butter, except it's rock and occasionally ruins cities.
You're not in Google.
No.
You're in ChatGPT, aren't you?
Yes,
Oh
I'm
my
in-
God.
Yes,
You're
Of
what's
course I am.
destroying this planet.
that's fine. It was worth it.
Oh, the worst. Anyways, let's get into what's on the bench.
Yeah, let's do that.
Wait,
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
what's on my bench?
Thanks,
There.
Dan. Appreciate it.
Yep.
So speaking of Dan, Braden, what is on Dan's bench this week?
No,
Actually,
Dan's,
he could probably tell you.
I could tell you, but
As
Dan's been
his-
working really hard. Dan, go ahead. I want to hear what's on your
I
bench.
have been working very hard.
Okay,
I-
you taking those blue pills again?
No, Kayla won't let me.
Not since the
Not,
incident.
not after that
They're
one
just
time.
smart. They're just smarties.
You flip one table out in Applebee's.
I've been working really hard to get caught up on Etsy, and my Etsy orders are way more than just ZCIs these days. I
Way
don't
gooder.
know what is happening.
Lot of zapatos.
What
A lot of zapatos.
is that? A
Table in
pasta?
Spanish.
Is it?
Oh, no,
It's
it's
not.
not.
No,
We
it's
talked
shoes.
about this.
Yeah, it's shoes.
It's tabalitos.
No.
Nope.
Table in Spanish is La Mesa.
It's peninsula.
I have been working really hard to try to get caught up because I am so behind and I'm getting a lot of angry messages and I'm trying to keep people happy, but I can't keep everybody happy because people are just unhappy and I've had to refund a lot of orders and it upsets Braden. And
Can't
I'm
confirm.
going really fast. And I had another guy buy an insert and he's upset that a saw didn't arrive.
Wait,
I
really?
had another one.
Oh, is that what that one message was?
Yes.
Oh, what an idiot.
Oh, wait. I thought that was he ordered the 10-inch insert and he thought it was the 12-inch saw.
No, he thought he was getting a saw.
Idiot.
I don't like.
I'm sorry, idiot.
I'm usually on your customer side to start off with. These ones, they
You're
deserve.
always against me. I get it. He even wrote me a bad review today. And he said,
Didn't ship salt.
not what I wanted. One
you-
star. And I was like,
Did you respond publicly?
oh, yeah. I responded publicly because, yeah, you have to. me.
Oi, dipshit.
I was professional. There was no profane language.
I'm going to be honest. If they think that a saw is showing up and they give you a bad
For
review,
$27.99, he thought he was getting a brand new saw or something.
I give you my
Or even a
blessing.
used saw.
Dan, you bought a
Nope.
planer off of a sketchy website once in hopes that it would come to you.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
I didn't
We
write him
know.
a bad review. I
Yeah.
was just like, that was a stupid move to do. That was my fault.
Yeah, you couldn't write a review because the website went down.
Better believe I would have too.
I would have told him.
I give you my blessing. If they think a saw is supposed to come for their $27, you no longer have to be professional.
You let it rip.
Those ones, that's your outlet. That's
No,
your okay
and-
outlet.
He sent me this message saying that I thought I was ordering a saw, and I responded with, and there was a lot more there, but that's the only thing that really caught my eye. And I was
Based
like,
on
you
effing
thought you were
what?
buying a saw, an entire saw? I would like a refund. And then I was like, I'll give you a refund, but you got to send me back that ZCI. Well, how do I do that?
The mail.
Oh, that's on
The
you.
mail
homie.
system, sir.
There's like several different ways.
So
The return address is there. Feel free to bring it in person.
these are the things that I deal with.
What's the
it's-
deal with Etsy?
I've come to realize that I think I have a lot of these stories because, and this is a little bit of a humble brag, I guess.
Buckle up, everybody.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more people you deal with, the more sales you make, the more chances you have of running into people that have no idea what the hell they're doing, or what they're just out there living life, not knowing what's going on around them. They're just ordering shit blindly.
When you're
Trust
just
me, I've seen it in action.
when you're drowning in thousands of sales because you're so successful, statistically, you're gonna find an idiot.
Is that not true though? That's pretty true.
Statistically, that's correct.
Statistically,
Statistically, it's correct. So, anyways, I've been trying to catch up on orders and dealing with stuff like this. So that's my life. Currently working on 5 cutting boards,
Wow.
maybe 6.
Like end grains or regular?
No, they're the Chevron ones that I make.
Oh, those are popping off.
Yeah,
Nice.
I've sold 3 of them. I don't know what's going on.
What do you charge for that?
did.
Well, somebody requested a custom size. They wanted 22 by 16. I thought it was odd, so I made a custom listing for it, and I charged $275 for it, which is probably way too low.
I'd say. Well, no, I'd say so because it's a lot of cutting and gluing,
Yeah.
and all those
And then,
lamella connectors you have to hide in there.
Oh man, so many. It's crazy. My standard size is 16 by 12, I think, and those go for 150, I think, maybe 175.
Fun fact: did you know that if you have your divulge
Uh-oh.
If you have your what, Pete?
We lost Pete.
You didn't lose him. He just froze.
I don't know.
Audio's gonna be weird.
It is going to be weird.
That's okay.
We just completely lost him. Do you think his internet went out?
I think I think this is real. I think he actually froze.
Oh, there
no,
he
I'm
is.
back.
Oh,
no, it was weird. I heard you guys totally fine.
Oh, we didn't hear one word you said.
You were
Timestamp.
completely frozen.
All right. So
No,
anyway,
I'm
so
gonna
that's
leave
how
that
you
in
cure
because that'll be
cancer. So
awkward.
like that's how you cure cancer and solve world hunger.
At the same time,
Yeah, same time. With doctors hate him. Just one trick.
So anyways, that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to focus on my website too because I
Get orders there?
My website orders, because I'm going to be honest, those kind of take a backseat to Etsy for some reason. I don't know why. They really shouldn't. I should focus more on that because that's where I want all my business to go to. But Etsy is just so overwhelming that I just feel like I need to focus there. I have a very ADHD brain. I can only focus on like one thing, one task at a time. I can't do multiple jobs at a time. I think even if I had like a giant shop, I couldn't do more than like one project at a time. Just even like a cutting board that doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I've got to focus on that one thing before I move on to the next. You know what I mean?
all right, here's our full production furniture shop, and here's Dan's corner.
Yeah, exactly. I have a problem.
Well, I mean, helps with that. Has Nick 2.0 come back from Colorado?
He's walked by and given me awkward waves. So.
He's dead, Jim.
Wow. So he's walked by and the awkward waves. Man, what joke did we tell him before
I don't
he
know.
left that he did not like?
I can't remember any.
Did you tell him the pasta car joke?
I didn't. No. Did I tell that
yell
the
it at
pre-show
him.
or was that during the show?
That was pre-show.
Pre-show.
If you want to hear the pasta joke, go listen to the pre-show.
It
was good.
It's
Drove right
macaroni.
pasta.
He walked right pasta.
Yeah, Dan also thinks that all cheese is
Mold.
mold.
It is.
Not
No.
according to science or anybody else on Earth.
Prove me wrong.
We did.
We did. Yeah,
We did.
We did. It was science.
You're gonna believe the big cheese media?
versus
Of
you
course.
about cheese. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I read this opinionated blog, and that's where I get all my facts from. So,
Do you watch Fox Cheese Network?
Cheese Social.
maybe.
Gets all his news from Cheese Social.
Re-cheeses?
It's all propaganda. It's all mold. I'm telling you.
Dude, your theories
It's good
have
mold,
more,
though. It's good mold.
Your theories have more holes in it than Swiss.
I think technically on a woodworking podcast,
Good
it'd be
job,
called Poplarganda.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's a sting.
Thank you. Doctor?
What else, Dan?
That's it. I threw it to Braden, didn't I? Braden.
No, you didn't.
You didn't.
This is
That
me
was
throwing it to Braden.
in your
Please go,
head.
Braden.
Oh, thank you. In other news in Dan Shop.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
You can't put the ball in the tee and expect me not to swing.
I thought maybe I was missing something. I probably am, but I don't know what it would
Like,
be.
we'll say something. We'll be like, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
I have begun.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh,
I changed my dust collector hopper,
The hopper?
the drum, for the first
mean-
time since
you mean
having the new planer.
you mean you've emptied it?
Yes,
Yes.
I didn't change it.
I was going
I
to
just
say,
emptied it.
you brought something new into the shop and Nick and I didn't have to help.
No,
How
I
packed
emptied
was it?
Well, it wasn't packed. I didn't overflow it. It's just like I've said before, the new Oliver planer makes such fine chips, which is great because it doesn't clog the dust collector. However, it's bad if you let it get too heavy or if you let it get too full, because then it's really heavy. And my bad
Dense.
back. I
That's with your back.
struggled dumping that sucker out.
You could just dump like several gallons of wood glue in there and you could have your own barrel shaped MDF.
Dumps like a truck.
That's I don't know enough about that.
You don't, not enough to prove me wrong.
That sounds like it would work.
What's MDF would be medium density? It'd be LDF, loose density fiberboard.
Loose meat fiberboard.
It'd be
Ugh.
DDF. It'd be Dunlap density foam. or material, whatever.
DDFB.
Yeah. Too many letters.
Just gonna write down loose meat fiberboard for some reason.
Ugh.
That may or may not be better than bird bone ply.
Either way, you can build cabinets with it. I have begun doing some testing with, which I think we had kind of touched on last week, but I've been doing some real world application testing of the fiber laser currently housed at WTB Woodshop Northwest campus.
Are
Fiber lasers.
you taking care of my fiber laser? Are you
Fiber
treating it well?
lasers are, and I quote, the tits.
Where are you quoting that from?
The Bible. This thing is, I think, it may be my favorite type of laser.
Oh.
It is so cool. And the fact that it only has like a 5x5 cutting like space is honestly because the hubris of man couldn't handle a larger cutting space with the power of the fiber. It just obliterates metal.
They make 5x10 fiber lasers.
I have a funny feeling. Do you have a name of a brand? And do they have an Instagram?
No.
That's why IWF happens.
Have you guys seen? I don't know which brand has been making these, but I've seen several reels, and I'm pretty sure they're not AI, of people like lasering the inside of giant clear acrylic cubes and like putting skulls and stuff in the middle of them.
Yeah, I have.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Is that some sort of like UV fiber laser?
I think it's
Is that AI or is that real?
Inside of like,
Yeah.
That's been
It's like a 3D laser engraving.
Well, you used to be able to, like, at the mall, they would have those places that would like engrave your face, 3D face into the inside of a glass cube or whatever, or acrylic,
You're
whatever
telling
the
me
hell it
this
was.
isn't new technology?
or like a grain of rice.
Yeah, it's not new technology where when it used to be at the kiosks in the middle of a mall right next to the screen
The
protector
90s.
guy.
Right next to the place where I got my pager.
Yeah, but now they're cooler. But anyway, so I got some brass like coins.
That funky monkey.
Perfect audio for all of these reels. Yeah, I got some brass coins and I've been making like challenge coins with them.
Is it a challenge making these coins, or
Once you figure it out, you just
not a challenge?
you just do it. I figured out how to put my logo on one, and I redesigned like a circular logo. It's pretty freaking sweet. And then I have the coolest barber ever, and he and his like other barber are awesome. They're hilarious. I look forward to getting my haircut every single month, and I'm totally fine just shaving my head, but I go to this barbershop for the ambiance, for the lulz. It is hilarious. Dan, you'd love it there. I missed my appointment.
I get my hair cut at Great Clips. I'm pretty happy with it.
We know, we've seen the credit card statement and we hate it.
What? Did I accidentally use the podcast credit card for a haircut?
Yes.
Oh, I did.
You did.
I did. Damn it.
Anyway, so I missed my appointment and my guy texted me and he's like, "Hey, where the F are you?" And I'm like 6 minutes away from my barbershop. And I go flying up there and I've missed my appointment and I feel really bad about it. So I rescheduled for the next day. And I made a double-sided challenge coin I recreated their logo into a circle form. And then he has a picture of him and the other barber. Like it's a tonsorial parlor. And so like an old timey, like they've got like a boar's head up on the wall and like tchotchkes, kind of like shenanigans, but for haircuts. Okay. They're also one of the only places in town that's licensed for straight razor shaves. So they've got kind of like the old timey vibe. And so I fiber engraved these two guys on this quarter-sized piece of brass.
I was wondering if those were just like random dudes.
One of them is my barber, and the other is the other barber.
His lover.
Oh, those are real guys.
Those are real people.
That's the Barbies.
Oh.
Also, by the way, my barber's name, Will Smith.
I don't believe.
I think you told us that once.
He also does a podcast because he has like a master's degree in puppetry, and so he has a puppet-based podcast.
What the?
Imagine having a master's and having your hand up someone's butt.
Proctologists.
Ah, there you go.
They have a doctorate.
That's a medical. So should you be calling him Dr. Barber?
Dr. Barber. But anyway, yeah, it's those guys. But the level of detail that you get out of those fiber lasers,
they're pretty nice.
I'm getting like 1,000 DPI. Like, and I would look and there's like, oh, there's that little detail dot, and I can see like the mustache and stuff like that. It's bananas. I cannot get over
all
it.
the hairs in his mustache.
Right? All the hairs in his chinny chin chin. So anyway, Dan's going to have some good content, but projects that I'm working on, I've been doing all this testing with the fiber laser because I'm making a sledgehammer for a high school lacrosse coach. And this team apparently uses sledgehammers. Like you get the game ball, but you get to carry around the sledgehammer for a week. And it's apparently a prize. It doesn't sound
like a punishment.
Right. That's what I thought. And he's like, no. The kids love it. I'm like, are you sure? Or do you threaten them with the sledgehammer?
I don't know what school this is, because if I walked around with a sledgehammer, we had a police department in my high school. It would have.
Whoa.
So I did ask. I was like, do the kids carry this? Because that changes what kind of sledgehammer head I'm going to buy. I'll get a heavy one, but if they're taking it into the school, I think legally I have to get a foam one or something. They're like, no, it stays in the car. So anyway, I am custom making a handle that I 3D modeled, and I've got Dave from 3D DIY Dave. He's helping me with some texture, like adding some texture, and Patrick Genzel's helping with some texture. And so I've got to CNC out this handle.
You didn't ask help from Titty Nick?
I did ask him for help, and then I'm at the point deadline wise where I don't like Nick and I are friends, but we're not good enough friends for me to be like, hey, I need something in the next like 20 minutes.
Oh, I see.
And he does a level of work that is it's worth more than my
minutes.
Level of procrastination.
Yes. I see.
Also, I kind of want to learn the stuff, and he's on a different level. So, I got to CNC those. I got a fiber laser this logo into this sledge head, and so I found an old used 18-pound sledgehammer head from like, I don't know, the mines or something like that. It's basically a 20-pound chunk of metal in a sledgehammer loose shape. And so I got to get all this done. I got to do a little fiber laser work. I got to do some CNC work. I got some stuff to do.
Okay.
So that's that. I also have the arcade cabinet. I've got some cutting boards for my realtor that I got to do, and like other stuff. But that's kind of the interesting thing that I'm doing is that sledgehammer. So
it's gonna be dope.
Oh, it's gonna be blasting.
It's gonna be. By the way, are you engraving the side of this, the end of it? Like, which part is getting engraved?
So I need visual edge. No, this is the visual edge. So
don't have that.
If this
right, I was thinking X.
If correct. This was the sledgehammer right here, like hammer, the logo is going here.
Okay, so you're not doing a whole face.
Correct. I'm doing a logo in the center.
You can't fit that much on the fiber laser width-wise.
That's like the downside of the fiber laser, or most fiber lasers that I've seen. The working area is not huge.
Unless we get a 5x10.
But listen, Braden.
Hold your horses.
What you're saying is the one you have is plenty, right? For everything you're doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So you're saying the 4.3 inch by 4.3 inch is enough?
Is that what it is? Yeah. And Dan and I, we have the
saying that's
Thunder.
Enough?
I'm saying it's pretty big. It's huge, some might say.
Huge.
Dan and I have, I don't know if we've told anybody what fiber laser we got. We've got a Thunder Aurora 8.
Same one I have, but
ours is
Gen 2.
I got the one before they started using plastic parts. Mine starts on the first go.
Ours definitely starts on the first go as long as you take out all of the appropriate shipping knobs.
Yeah, but mine doesn't stop at a red light, and I don't have to push the button for it to start working again.
Ours didn't fall in a sinkhole.
That is true.
Wait, that's true. So, Pete, what the heck are you doing over there? You've had like Snowmageddon a couple times.
I guess, yeah. I'm kind of numb to the snow at this point. Well, New Jersey got slammed. I think Staten Island got 39 inches in one spot, which is over 3 feet, almost 4 feet.
That's too much to put on a fiber laser.
Southern New Jersey. So like where I'm at in the mountains of New Jersey, which is just like the little tip of the PA and New York mountains. Where we live, we usually get the worst storms because they're coming from Nebraska. All the corn sweat moves across Ohio, where it picks up all the stank.
Corn sweat's a
and then it keeps moving across PA, and then we get heavy snow, and then by the time you get to the city, New York City, it like dissipates because you're closer to the water. This was what they call a nor'easter. So it's essentially a hurricane in the winter that moves up the coast, and like all my friends down the shore got slammed. Like 2 feet. New York City had 2 feet of snow, to the point where the mayor activated one of their things where they can pay $30 an hour for people to literally shovel snow.
Dude, I nearly went to New York to get paid.
Honestly, not bad. But get this tangent here. People were getting upset because they needed 2 forms of ID to sign up for it. Like they were getting mad, like that it wasn't just going to be like cash in hand or like under the table. Like you're working for the government at that point. Like you need a little ID, my guy. So people are silly. Get mad over the dumbest things.
People are silly.
But New York and here's the thing: New York in a snowstorm is one of the most beautiful, majestic things you will ever see for 6 hours. before it gets
Until
all
it gets so
like
dirty and nasty.
just dirty and yeah. But dude, like I was seeing all these videos of like Central Park and all that. It's there's one area where it's just snowmen and women, snow people everywhere.
There we
Pretty
go.
cool. Yeah, thank you, trying to be.
Snow they thems.
Snow.
But anyways, we only got about 12 inches, and it's crazy to say we only got about 12 inches of snow, but like that was the whatever.
I
So,
think we've gotten 12 inches of snow all year. Maybe.
we've gotten at this point. I think the total in my area has been almost 2.5, if not 3 feet, over the three
we
big
get-
storms.
If we get one more inch of snow, I'll lose my shit. This has been as close to a decent winter for me as possible.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't complain. This has been good for you.
I really don't mind it. I'll go shovel. I got a snowblower. Even if I have to do it with a shovel,
Wow,
like whatever,
flex.
I'd suck it
Okay.
up. But like, the thing is, now that I don't live in a heavily populated area where like houses are one on top of the other and you have to fight for street parking when there's snow everywhere, it really like it doesn't impact me. It just looks beautiful outside. It's the Juniper likes to go outside and eat all the snow. You know, she's cold at heart, but it's great. So I love the snow. That's been nice. All the snow did allow me to stay in the house a little more, and I went on like a little rampage the last couple of weeks because I got to the point where like once in a while I go through a little time where I just don't want to make. Making is not fulfilling or whatever, and I need to do something for myself. And I usually pick up like my honey-do list, the items that need to be like done around the house or a project for me. So I've been knocking out projects that have been on this list since like we moved in. Like I put in floors, and then I never made the threshold that goes from like the hallway into the Omaha commemorative bathroom on the first floor, my half bath with the yeah, for you boys. So I made this like threshold out of walnut, and I finished it finally. And then I had a Keith Johnson moment when I installed it, and I go, it doesn't match the floor perfectly. I hate it, but whatever. I got that in. I got a bunch of other projects done. It's been really fun. But the thing that I like snapped this week about was I have all those black and yellow,
Black and yellow.
those Sustainer or pack out knockoffs from Harbor Freight. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yes.
They're like $9 or like half price half the year. And I have, I think, 16 of the small ones and 8 of the large ones. So it's a good amount of them. And I've had some cubbies that I've made for them, but I've now outgrown them. So there was a good couple of sections, especially for the big heavy ones, where they're just stacked on top of each other. That's also where I store all of my random hardware, anchor, like drywall anchors, electrical stuff, all that stuff. So anytime I needed something, it was always the son of a bitch on the bottom. Like I was losing it. So I would have to like pull out the whole thing. It's heavy, and then like plop it on top. And I lost it, and I pulled everything out, ripped out all the old shelves because they were literally built into the built into the lev rack. And I rebuilt it from scratch. And it's so organized now, and it feels so good to be able to just walk in there and go, "Oh, I need these screws." You pull it out, and you're good to go. That being said, you ever see one of those videos of someone swapping out boards on a trailer?
Yes.
Where they bend them?
Well, yeah, they got to bend them to get them in. Yeah.
So let me paint you a picture. The lev rack system is a cabinet, and it's like sheet metal on the sides and the back, and it's on a frame. So there's a lip on the left and right side. It's about 3/4 of an inch. So I have 3/4 inch plywood going into each one of those on the side, and they have dados cut into them, 1/4 inch dados for the shelves. Now I can't expand that space. So I would have to like put one end in at an angle, then like bend this plywood. And I was using 3/8 Baltic birch, and it's like really hardy plywood. It does not want to bend, but I had a lot of it, and I'm like, screw it. I was fighting with this for days, but it was basically that, like, I would get it almost all the way, and it would be bowed under pressure, and I'd like tap it into place, and it would snap. And the first time it did it, like actually scared the crap out of me. But basically, if I ever want to remove this thing, I have to take like a chainsaw to it.
Yikes.
But it's in there. It's built in. It's awesome. It's holding up all the stuff. But getting those shelves in there was a pain in the ass, and I did it in the most Polish way possible, but it worked out.
Taking out those like black and yellow containers and
Black and yellow.
and shelves and all that. How many stickers did you find?
Three, just three.
Okay.
Yeah, your old one, your new one, and Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, when they took
I was
the
gonna say,
track, track down, I got one of those.
I'm
one of
surprised you
yours
didn't
back
mention
there.
this before now.
Oh, no, I find them, and I sometimes I leave them, sometimes I throw them out. Depends on where they are.
He knows that I am fulfilled when
Yeah.
he even recognizes it. It's kind of like a childhood temper tantrum.
Inside my
if
laser,
you just ignore it.
Inside my fiber laser, on the doors, inside the drawers. I found one of my boots.
I did have I did have a lot of fun when we were dialing in the fiber lasers and the son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're everywhere. They're like stink bugs, the worst. Shenanigans.
Stink bug,
nice.
little bug.
But like in the drawers, that's always been like he'll never find all of them.
I put some stickers in there too, but I don't remember where. And I don't remember.
You kind of walked in and you were just like, and then you walked out.
Braden, the problem is I found those stickers almost immediately in that spot because I constantly pull all those totes out.
That's ridiculous.
So they're like, I know, it's annoying. That's why I got annoyed. I'm like,
have you thought about not doing that?
Well, not anymore, Dan. Oh, wait, there's more. And actually, what I want to do, so one of the cubbies that's like, it's 2 inches and 2.5 inches tall, whatever. I'm actually going to put in drawer slides and make a drawer. So when it slides out, it's a shelf for me to put the boxes out. I don't have to like take it out and put it on a bench. I can just have like a workspace in there, open it up, pull out what I need, and put it back away. So, yeah, little custom pull-out table. I might even build it out of cardboard. And then not.
You don't drink nearly enough Monsters to get that much cardboard.
I don't. I would have to use beer or something. Which what made me think of when we were talking about the White Monster boxes. I'll never forget this. A couple years ago, when Paul Jackman was making tiny pallet coasters out of pallet wood, right? He actually went. I guess he doesn't really drink, or I think he drinks at all. But he went to a local liquor store, and they always have boxes of just folded up boxes from all the cans they take apart and whatever. He just asked for them. They were recycling them anyways. He took them. He laser cut he made custom wrapping with a logo and everything that was like laser cut to be perfectly wrapped around those coasters. On the inside, if you popped it open, it was like beer boxes, just like boxes because it's rigid cardboard. It's not rigid cardboard, but it's like it's thicker. So I actually thought that was a great idea to like upcycle packing material.
Huh.
Yeah.
Speaking of pallets, did you guys hear that Jason Hibbs sold the wildly bespoke one single epoxy river pallet that he made?
No.
Really?
I heard it sold.
I'm not shocked. If anyone's going to sell it, it's going to be the hipster. Which also, we talked about this a lot. I think I brought it up last week.
All about that.
Oh, yeah. 3 weeks ago, someone bought the most expensive pallet for $6,000.
That's insane.
Why?
So, I don't know, but he sold it, and now he can pay for that inlay on his shop floor. That is pretty cool, though. I'm very jealous of his shop floors.
Friggin' sweet.
That just makes me want to put something super ridiculous on my website and, just sit on it for a while.
The thing is, like,
how many years ago?
That's been sitting there for how many years exactly?
Yeah. But still, crazy.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
There's a market for everything. You just got to find the right buyer. I'm telling you.
Somebody needed a tax shelter, like they need to knock down their.
This is how do rich people stay rich with art, right? They buy and sell art. One last thing I'll say: the nice thing about doing all these projects and random things and cleaning out the shop and building the shelves out of scrap material, I threw out so many plywood offcuts. All these pieces that were like, hey, this maybe no, bad, Peter.
I can get one more thing out of that.
Yeah, exactly. So I threw so many pieces.
I'll make
out.
a jig out of that. I can I can tell. Yeah, I have MDF scraps.
I did try to maximize every piece of scrap that I could out of the pieces that I had, but then whatever was left over, I was like, trash. I just, because it's gotten to the point where I'm knocking them over, and some of them are just long pieces, and I'm like, oh, I can laser cut something out of those. What if I need like a long ruler or something? Whatever. So the long pieces, of course, you tap it, you look at it wrong, and it falls over, and then it's all over your shop. So I love throwing out scraps. Now I know how Keith Johnson feels all the time when he drops scrap off at my house. Name drop. Yep.
I can't say much. I have a truck bed full of Dan scraps now. So
also, Huge shout out. Happy birthday to Mary Sy. And I'm going to, yep. There you go.
There it is.
I'm going with Keith Johnson to Philly tomorrow to hang out with them and Eric Curtis.
Oh,
They do the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be nice. Although I have to break her heart tomorrow because of the Maker meetup. Very sad about it.
That's the name drop noise right there.
Oh, no, it's noise canceling it.
Oh, you can't hear that?
No.
Oh, it's coming through on my recording.
It is. Okay. All right. There we go. Zoom is noise canceling it. But I am sad because Mary is, this is a side note, but this is on my bench now because of what decisions we made today. This is consequences. She has been to the Nakashima Museum. That's in New Hope, Pennsylvania. And George Nakashima basically built this like artist compound there and did all his work. And now Vera, his daughter, is there and she runs the place. And you can actually buy tours. So it's a museum and a workshop and all that. And Mary's been there several times. She's brought Keith and Eric, some other friends. And this year I was finally going to go. And the date was May 16th, which is now when the Maker meetup is. So I have to break the news, see if we can move the date, or otherwise I'll just have to try to go next year. But you know what? The Maker meetup is worth it. So anyways, that's my bench. And make sure to join us at the Maker meetup. That's my last thing on the bench. I'm excited for that. That's going to be fun. I still got to figure out if I'm doing Wednesday night coming up or Thursday.
Tuesday.
No, I do Tuesday. I
don't want to get too much of the way. Although this year, we'll see, because this year I'm actually not doing as much travel on purpose. I really, I'm tripped out from last year.
Well, I mean, this year we have no Maker meetups or events since there's Workbench gone.
Well, it's Midwest Maker meetup, Texas, and
in August. Like, we won't have anything from.
Well, no, Texas was in
September. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, September. Yeah. So even longer.
And then you guys coming up for Maker Camp. So I will have some extra days, but we'll see. I'm definitely coming up. I'll be there for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it'll be either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. I'll come up. We'll see.
Because we're going to completely empty Dan's shop, probably.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like, take the whole thing out, roll it down the hill, all the way to the bottom.
All the way. Just let it be someone else's problem.
We're going to take out the miter station. If things work out the way we want, we're going to have to figure out how to shoehorn in some thick, girthy metal.
And then open up a 2-foot hole in a ceiling to fit a new desk.
What the hell is happening? What are you guys
We've done
talking
some
about?
measuring.
Yeah.
I'm hinting at a dust collector change, possibly.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're not sure if that's going to happen yet, but...
Are we sure the dust collector is going to fix the problem? Are we sure like getting a new Dan wouldn't...
A dust collection, like getting a dust collector
is a step in
like,
the right direction.
Like getting a new dust collector fixes the problem in the same way like we should have a baby. That'll fix all the problems in our marriage. Like that's what it is. It won't, but it will be loud.
I can't wait till like 2 years from now where we can live audit our podcast. Like I could ask ChatGPT, like, hey, what episode was it? Or give me the clip of Dan praising his dust collection when he got it. And it'll like pull up the clip for me immediately. One day.
It's going to be so fun.
So good. So nice.
So good. Well, anyways, we have some exciting news. Next week, we have a guest.
We do.
We do have a guest, Evan.
We've gone several weeks without a guest.
This is super weird. I don't like it. The bench to the not questions. I thrive
Everything is just thrown off.
I thrive on consistency. And you guys have broken it. Thank you. Okay. I feel centered.
Better?
I feel centered.
Okay. So next week we have Evan on the shop. He is officially going to be 18 years old, so we can say all the naughty jokes, and Dan could do his R-rated dad jokes.
I have a couple.
His uncle jokes.
Yeah. His uncle joke. That's the perfect way to put it. And where the mom just screams from the kitchen, Dan! But I'm super stoked to have him on. Listen, he's been a huge part of this community for as long as I can remember. And
for a while, he was a very small
Yeah,
in stature.
He's
part of the
honestly every year. I
community.
feel like he gets to be a bigger part of the maker community.
Every year he does get bigger. It's crazy.
And I'm really excited to see what happens now that he's
Canadian.
He's fully Canadian and he's 18, and that opens up some potentially like big deals for him with brands, because there is always, like working with minors is always a little difficult for brands especially. And now that he's fully legal, he can get that, the Grizzly money or Festool. I don't know. I think he already works at Festool. But anyways, it'd be really cool. I'm excited to see how he grows his brand now that he's a big kid now. So,
Mommy, wow. I'm a big Canadian now.
No.
What is that from?
And we'll ask him how he feels.
What is it?
Yeah, I think so. And we can also ask him how he and the country is faring with, being second in hockey in the world.
Oh man, is it going to be
men's?
I think it's going to be a little too soon to bring that up. That's a very deep cut to those guys.
It's fine. Also, I just want to point out, AWP did extend their invitation for the women's hockey team, gold medalist hockey team.
Yep.
And we're still waiting to hear back. So
I believe that there was a conflict with the Flava Flav party in Vegas.
the Flava Flav Vegas party might be taking priority, but we got to see, because now that we moved the Maker Meetup, it might work out.
You know what's really
Fingers
wild?
crossed.
Like sentences I never thought I would say. Man, it is really impressive how much Flava Flav is doing for female sports.
Not even that, just saying
It's
we
really
might have
impressive
the
how much Flava Flav
female-
is doing.
Oh, it's like a Russian spy activation phrase. We will have the female ice hockey Olympic
medal
champions, but it might not work out because Flavor Flav has invited them to Vegas.
You said his government name. Flavor Flav.
There's no hard R's.
Sorry. He keeps getting older, but the clocks just keep getting smaller. Last time I didn't even see a clock on his neck.
Wait, what?
He had an Apple Watch.
Didn't he have
Is he not doing the clock anymore?
I don't know.
No, he's definitely doing it. He's got to be doing the clock.
He didn't in that
Does he
video,
have an
unless it was
Apple
just
Watch?
cropped.
I just got that.
Counting his steps.
Okay.
Although I gotta say, granted, he's wearing like a hat and glasses and stuff. I'm like, he just looks the same. He hasn't aged at all. So, anyways, speaking of young and awesome, we're gonna have not Flavor Flav, but Evan on next week. So make sure to join us.
Basically the same person.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Just to be super clear though, Flava Flav reaches out. I will bump Evan.
We
100%.
on the off chance Flava Flav reaches out.
Thank you.
Sorry. We will bump Evan to the week after that. Oh man. Anyways, what else? What do you guys got something to say to the audience about things?
Yeah. Hey, if you sign up for our patron, any of our tiers, you get entries into our monthly giveaway where you can win one of one. Just you get, like, only one we ever make. We delete the file afterwards. Super hilarious band t-shirts with the AWP boys. And like, not hilarious like putting a silly, like the Target, I'm going to put a silly sentence on a shirt. I'll never actually wear it. These are legit.
I was stupid with an arrow.
Yeah, not like that. Like these are actual. These people are going to be like, "Oh, is that what is that band? Like that looks really cool. Did you go to that concert?" And you're going to be like, "I've been there.
Yeah,
I'm a patron."
It was sold out, and it was just me. One of one, baby.
So make sure to sign up for any of our paid patron levels, and Dan can tell you about being part of our Patreon.
Without our patrons, none of this is possible. The podcast, the Discord. I think we could probably thank the patrons in large part for the Midwest Maker Meetup. We couldn't do any of the things we do without our patrons. So if you want to be a patron, go check that out at iloveawp.com. We would certainly appreciate the support. You could support us by sharing the show. If you don't want to support us financially, you could just share the show. Or, and here's something we haven't asked for a long time. Go rate the show on Apple Podcasts. That helps a ton, apparently. Yes.
What are the stipulations, Dan?
Only 5-star reviews.
And
you have to write out a review that is completely off the wall.
vague,
Like
confusing.
it's got to be vague, confusing, something that makes no sense, but
Gets the people going.
yes.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. We don't ask for much. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah. Like the only podcast that gold medalist Alyssa Liu listens to. Boom. Yeah.
I just learned who that is tonight.
Yeah. Oh, how could you have just learned?
I didn't watch any of the Olympics, any of it.
I needed the Olympics in my life to like distract from just gestures broadly at everything. Like the Olympics is what I have wept like a child watching the Olympics. It's just,
Dan, you spoke an awful lot and with a great deal of confidence about double male luge.
I saw one TikTok that
for somebody who did not watch the Olympics.
I watched one TikTok that confused me and I had questions. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean, you were dealing into the technicalities of the rules and various years changes. I mean, it was honestly, it was a little worrisome.
Somebody play the tape. This guy is lying.
Dan, you were pretty.
This guy's a liar.
You seem like you've done your research on that one.
I do no such thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, speaking of double-decker luge, Dan has to go to the bathroom, so let's wrap this up.
I absolutely do. How'd you know?
We activated it. We activated the sound.
I think his activation phrase is "Thanks for joining us." He's just like, "Oh, I gotta go now."
It's time.
Well, anyways, thanks for joining us. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Stay out of sinkholes, Omaha.
It was a good one.